Give us more information about access to information in Namibia and a background to the policy development process in Namibia. Thank you, Graham.
Okay, thanks very much, Karen, and morning, everybody. At the moment, I operate in the world of policy research, but as some of you know, I was a journalist for many years, for 12 years at the Namibian. So I'm familiar with these issues going back to independence time. But I think also we found as researchers that we faced very much the same problems as you as working journalists face in terms of accessing information when you want to research policy issues in Namibia. There's not actually that much difference. First of all, in recent years there have been a number of quite positive statements about access to information coming from senior government figures. So back in 2008, at a workshop on this issue, the Office of the Prime Minister, I think Gordon Elliott, one of the undersecretaries at the time, gave a statement about their plans to introduce access to information legislation. Saying that in parallel with drafting an access to information bill, there will be drafted policies on privacy, protection of personal information and data protection. This could result in more draft bills to be issued in this connection. The draft bills will be released for public comment before the end of the year. That was made in 2008. Needless to say, no bills are ever released for public comment. A year before, the then Minister of Information, Nandi also for perhaps the first time gave a ministerial commitment to access to information, saying that the Namibian government believes that freedom of expression and access to information will lead to greater transparency and accountability, good governance and the strengthening of democracy, and should not be used as a breeding ground for insecurity. Interesting last phrase there. I don't know if the insecurity is, I presume that's amongst the government itself, that they might feel insecure about such moves. But as has been said quite recently, often there's a gap between what is said in speeches and what is actually the reality on the ground or the real feelings of government figures. Sometimes, as is said, Andrea Pisani said recently, it's the difference between a diplomatic truth and a real truth. So in speeches we often get diplomatic truths, but if you look beneath the surface you find perhaps what's the real thinking about